Hello everyone, I'm just going to present Apple Inclusive basically, and the main topic is situation analysis and two things on situation analysis: industry analysis and SWOT analysis. Let's have a few words about industry analysis. Industry analysis is the main thing in which the company is operating, and it depends on the situation of the sector basically, either by doing well or not, and have a straight impact on the industry operation as well. Like every industry have their own impact and own impact because of industry analysis. And second thing is a SWOT. Because of due to the short time of period, just being concise, let's talk about the SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis basically get four things: strengths, opportunities, weaknesses, and threats. As opportunity and threats is external of the company, which may affect of the company, and also strength and weakness is the inside the company. It's possible we can convert this to each other, like weakness to strength and threats to opportunity, but it depends how can we do it. Okay, let's come back to our main topic about Apple Inclusive Industry Analysis. So Apple Inclusive is the most innovative and successful company in the industry of IT and consumer electronics. Like Apple has demonstrated considerable acumen in implementing the high technology in product design and generating enthusiasm and substantial growth. In October 2009, Apple reported a net quarterly profit of 1.7 billion. Wow, that's great. Let's talk about the figure. Let's take more figure about the Apple. If you take this one, Apple reported net sale of 18.7 billion and 3.4 billion, representing 32% and 50% growth over quarter one of 2009. This increase is fueled by the sale of 8.7 million iPhone and a 70% Mac unit sale. Okay, that's about the figures. Now I have to look back to the about the innovation. Like the firm has been at the forefront of innovation within the consumer electronics such as iPhone and the home entertainment industry like Apple TV. But I think mostly in Apple concentrating about the iPhone. And let's take about what's innovation, because as we know, the Apple Inclusive is in very dynamic industries. If they're not being changed and not being innovative, believe me, they're going to be out of business very soon. But it depends on this one. That's where they're already creating and innovating. But I can say one more thing about innovation. Is that like a drawback of Apple Inclusive? Because when they innovate new thing like new product or maybe enhance the features of existing ones, it's problem because the existing product get affected. How they get affected? Because they come onto the declining stage. The same happened to the iPod Nano third generation, as the Apple Inclusive introduced the new Apple multi-touch. Because of this, the iPod Nano third generation came to declining state. Basically, that's my whole point. If you see my other like question 2, I just present everything. I will tell about the iPod generation, how they come to declining stage, and how they come to the other ones. But not it's only about innovation. One more thing I want to introduce here, like a people perception level, because people want now very fast, efficient, and quick thing and durable products, which can help them to meet their perception level efficiently. So that's another thing which forces Apple Inclusive and like same other companies, Samsung, Sony, HP, Dell, to innovate new things. And anyway, that's the main thing for the dynamic industry companies. Like Apple is the 4th largest computer maker behind HP, Dell, and Acer, by having 8% market share in 2009 and the 4th quarter 2008. Growth rate was 3rd largest in the US PS vendor. The optional profitability of Apple Inclusive for consecutive 5 years. Wow, that's great. Okay, let's talk about some SWOT analysis. As we mentioned already in my slide 1, strength, weakness. I don't want to go in deep more, but let's take about some strengths like a brand image. Everyone know that Apple Inclusive have a very good brand image. If you walk on the road and you can see, like, I think it's my belief, I don't take any like proper professional figures, but I can see even everywhere, out of 10 people, like 7 people got the iPhone products. If the iPhone Nano if I had an iPhone and whatever. So it means brand image have effect on this one, people buying Apple products. Let's take for the easy use of and quality. And as we know, if the product is easy to use and they have a quality as well, believe me, people are gonna going on this one and they're gonna take it, and it will automatically affect the Apple Inclusive. Let's take for the innovation and improvement. As we know, I already talked about innovation much. Apple inclusive, more concentrating on innovation and improvement as well. And the others put product diversification, but they're not doing much, but they are going to be in the future, they're going to be effect on Apple inclusive as well, because like I already told, Apple inclusive dynamic industry and they're going to be changed. So if they produce something new product totally different, because of brand image, because of their ease of using quality, this product going to be kept to the market as well. Okay, let's have a words about weakness. As a strength, we don't need to forget about a weakness as well, because weakness is the same like high prices. As we know, Apple products a little bit higher, and like most of the people, not most of the people, a few people who are less earning, they can't afford it, and that's one of the drawbacks of Apple products, and lack of popularity in overseas countries in the certain products. But mostly because Apple products like iPhone, Apple Touch is mostly connected to the internet, because without internet they are not useful. So like in other countries, like developing countries, they have no much like Wi-Fi. That's why this product not much, and faulty goods as well, because this thing Apple making products like in millions, billions, is possible they make more products. And the next things are going to talk about the opportunities, like better quality control implementations. Like because why I put this one, because Apple inclusive is a very and strong in financially, and they can put increase the better quality, and can they implement on this end as well. And what about the revolutionary thinking of new product? They got very good stuff, they got the older technology, they got the finance and everything. They can think and they can make new product and also can capture the market. And brand awareness in overseas countries, that's what I talked about opportunity. Maybe they can produce new product which might be don't need much internet, and they can introduce their products in other countries. Let's take about the threats. Like competitors like Dell, Sony having the cheap prices for the similar products, and they're trying to beat Apple inclusive, but I think they will do it because if they are cheap product, basically, because Apple inclusive is a little bit expensive. Very dynamic industry, it's happened, I told them already. Like financial and political instability, it depends mostly in the political, like how they deal the company. Let's talk the research techniques. Like primary techniques include interviews, observations, questionnaires. That's a primary, because from interview you can get the straight feedback. From observation you can get the straight about how the people feeling about your product, and you can take the questions as well. About the secondary technique, is not much useful, but it is useful as well. Like public information, why not much useful? Because public have their own opinion, because public means lots of people have different thoughts and different everythings, and but we still get the maybe the data about our product and references from newspaper and other things, and letter, diaries and novels. And finally, I want to say thank you very much for your time. Thank you.